Hey. Welcome back to Casually Cultured. I hope that name sticks in your head because it sure as hell sticks in mine. Welcome back to Casually Cultured. And you like the drip? You like the drip? Come on now. You can tell me I look good. It's okay. I won't bite. I know I look good. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Casually Cultured, man. The last episode, I want to say thank you for the participation. Thank you for all the comments. Continue to do so on this one because this one, stay to the end because I got something special for you. Believe that. Hey, we're going to have some fun with this one. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Again, thank you all for viewing, for subscribing, for liking and commenting. I appreciate it. Share with your friends and family. Like I said, your boy over here don't bite unless you want me to. And trust me, when I bite, it's a good bite. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about. One of the things I'm a fan of, which is music. You all love music, don't you? Come on now. I ain't never heard someone say they don't like any kind of music. I don't care if it's classic, orchestra, opera, whatever the case may be. You gotta love some music. We all love some music, right? Good. Well, today we're talking about my love for music and hopefully your love too. Like I said, stick around to the end to find out what I'm talking about. You're gonna find out this is gonna be pretty cool for us. But today we're gonna talk about music. I am a fan of a lot of genres. I am. I love all of it except country and dubstep. But you never know, that might change soon. We'll see. But today, the music that I want to talk about today, the genre that I want to talk about today is hip hop. I love hip hop. Like I said, I love all the genres, especially my jazz, pop, rock, all that stuff. But today is going to be hip hop. All right. Let's talk about my origin story because we all have an origin story, right? I mean, we all came up loving something from someone, or and that's it began our trend down for these certain artists and genre. We all have our origin stories, whether we were babies, little kids, classmates, whatever the case may be. We got our origin story. Well, here's my origin story. My origin story began with a woman called my mom. Hi, mom, love you. Shout out to you. She started getting me into hip hop by getting me to listen to an artist known as Mr. Get Jiggy himself, Will Smith. Yes. I started out listening to Will Smith in my hip hop journey. Now, it wasn't the song Get Jiggy with It that she introduced me to. It was actually a song called Just the Two of Us, where she was where he was talking about his son and everything. And I remember that it's like just the two of us, we can make it if we try, all that stuff. I hope I don't get copyright for that, but still. I'm too young to get copyrighted, baby. I'm too young. I ain't got that like that, man. But anyway, yeah, she started me out with that. And I remember in the third grade, a kid had a book. I think it was called like Just the Two of Us book or whatever. And I was reading the book and he was, let me see. And I was like, oh, I know these words. I know this song, and I was like, yeah, Will Smith made this song. And I started rapping the song to him. And then he started bringing all his friends over and was like, hey, rap this song, rap the song again, rap the song again. That was the only thing I was good for, was to rap that song, that doggone book. But, I didn't mind. I was rapping it because it was so cool, and I remember the words, and I started rapping it, whatever. And yeah, it was dope. I was like, cool. I got it. I got it. This ain't hard. This ain't no big deal to me. Your boy was ready for it. Yeah. But that started my journey into hip hop. I remember mom got me a Will Smith CD, like all his greatest hits and things like that. I was memorizing those songs and rapping to those songs, and man, it was like my started down my journey of hip hop. I remember that. And being in the South, I started to like other music artists as well. I do remember before the South though, I think my friends had introduced me, and my old friends have introduced me to Eminem. It's like, hi, my name is, and all that stuff. And I was like, dude, this dude is crazy. Like, he was saying some crazy stuff, and I was like, this is just unorthodox. Like, who would think of this kind of nonsense? But it was the way he was saying it. It was just so dope to me. And I was like, bro, That's some coolness right there. Like I couldn't imagine saying half the stuff he was saying. I couldn't imagine like rapping that way. And then, like I said, growing up in the South, you start listening to Southern hip hop. You were listening to Wayne, you had Nelly, you had Ludacris, you had Ti, you had Young Jeezy, you had Gucci Man, you had Outkast. You was listening to all these Southern hip hop back in the day. It was like you couldn't avoid it. It was always on the radio. You had the I remember in 2007, the whole Soldier Boy craze where everybody was doing it. You, everybody was doing that, and the dance hip hop craze with the two step and all that stuff. And it was just crazy because I was like, all right, this dance craze. Let me get into it. Um, but man, I remember just loving hip hop for all the lyrical rappers out there who could actually put words together and rhyme and flow and tell stories or just be on their ratchet shit or braggadocious shit. It was just so cool because it's like the ability to do it is just crazy. Like rappers that just had the ability to put their pen to paper and have all these different ways and techniques of making a song. M is a good example. Wayne's a good example. Kendrick Lamar's a good example. Busta Rhymes. It was just like they had different ways of attacking a beat. And it's like the internal rhyme schemes. You had the metaphors, the similes, the entendres, the double entendres, the triple entendres, so forth and so on. It was crazy. I was digesting it because I wanted to rap. I still want to rap. I was writing them bars. Your boy still got them bars on the freestyles and whatnot. You may never hear them. They are not available for public consumption. I'm sorry to tell you. But no, I was freestyling, but I was also writing my bars, man. I remember in school, like when I had free time, I was just writing songs that I really wanted to get out there and I thought were really cool songs and just like and I was making beats too. Self-taught making beats. They were trash. They were probably trash in today's standards, but like I was making them. I was like, man, I was so proud of myself for making it. I was just like, yeah, like, man, it just brought me back. And songs nowadays make me want to like really just like get back into it. Like really make me want to just like I hear certain beats and hear certain rappers, and I'm like, bro, I can do this. I can get in the booth and out rap these boys, man. But I was just, as a competitive mindset, you have that internal competitiveness where it's like, I bet you I can out rap him. I bet you I can. And I was loving hip hop, man. I was reading lyrics, man, and writing songs is hard. Like writing hip hop songs is hard, because you're comparing yourself to your favorite artist. It's like, no, they wouldn't do it this way or that way. And it's like you're flowing differently. You're trying to make things make sense, but also rhyming it as well, having internal rhyme schemes and making everything match the beat, but also rhyme at the same time. It was hard. It was hard. And rhyming without a beat is one of the hardest things to do for me personally because I have no structure, right? But anyway, I can talk about that a whole different time about my experience trying to write music and things like that. But my love for hip hop stems from that, where I wanted to like, become a rapper and write my own music and things like that. And it was just so cool, man. Like I said, when you're reading, rappers lyrics, it was just like, how did he do that? Like it was just always impressive to me to just for them to just think of that and to make it make sense at the time. And I'm just like, dang, man, I'm just so impressed about how whether it's storytelling or whether it's braggadocious or whether you're just you're rapping to show off your lyrical skills and whatnot. It was just one of those things like, man, it's just so cool. And I still got love for when I hear even new rappers nowadays like Jay Skis, Locksmith. I mean, not Locksmith isn't new, but like Jay Skis. Um, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher. I'm listening to these artists. I'm like, bro, they are making it look easy. They really are. Jid, Denzel Curry, man. I got so many names I can name off of rappers I listen to, but it's just so impressive, man. It's so impressive how they do it. And I have so much love for them for doing it. And yeah, man, it's something that, you know, when you read it and you look at it, it boggles your mind, but it also makes you appreciate the artist so much more. When you figure out like they put so much time and effort to make it work, right? And that's my love for it, man. The love for it, the just continuation. Like I'm gonna continue listening to it because that's just my jam. And it's one of those things where it's like I'm continuously impressed about how rappers do it. Um, so yeah, guys, that's my love for hip hop. Why I love hip hop so much. Why I'm so fascinated by it. Why it continuously impresses me and things like that. I can go on and on about that. But I don't. I end up repeating myself in a lot of ways, so I don't want to. I want to bore you guys to death with it. But now we're transitioning to why I said wait till the end, because now we're coming to the fun part of the show. The fun part for me and hopefully for you. As you guys know, casually culture, as I said in the intro video, and I will say this here as well, is one of the things about casually culture that I want to implement is experience from other people, right? I want to experience what you guys love. You introduced me to certain things. I want to, try it out and see why you love it. I want casually culture to be an experience for every one of us to try new things, right? To open our minds to the possibility of liking new stuff. Because we can surprise ourselves a lot. Sometimes we trick ourselves to think we don't like something, but in reality, if we really open our minds to it, we could actually love it. You never know. So that is what I want to do here. And how am I going to do that here? Well, this is how I'm going to do it. For the next week, I want you guys to comment under your albums or album, one album per person, please. Uh, and I'm gonna pick 3 of them randomly, and I will review those albums. The review will be out in the next 2 weeks. Okay, the next 2 weeks, because the first week I want people to have time to watch the video and to comment their album, and it gives me time to pick those albums. So I will pick 3 of them. I will do the review of those albums because I want to get a good impression of, you know, what you're into. Introduce me to new stuff. I may like it, I may not, but I will fairly give you my critique of it and my impressions of the artist and the music. Now, I want to say this: it does not have to be hip hop music, okay? It does not. It can be any genre, from soul, jazz, even country. I'll accept country too. It can be from any genre. An artist that you love that you would want to introduce me to. I may have heard of artists, but I never heard like a full album from that artist. But yeah, I will gladly listen to something that you guys recommend me to listen to, and I will give you my impressions of said album in the next 2 weeks. My highs, my lows, blah blah blah. When I go back to them, and maybe give it a rating. Who knows? I'm not doing no simple rate. I'm not doing 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5. I'm not doing all that. No, no, no. I want Casual Culture to have its own special rating. What is that going to be? I don't know yet. Maybe y'all can help me come up with something. But in the meantime, that is what I am going to do. And next week, I may have something for you guys to do as well. Because, like I said, Casual Culture is an experience. We are a community built off one another. So I will gladly listen to 3 albums that each person recommends. Like I said, 1 album per person. Don't be commenting like multiple albums to me. I'm not going to do that. No, 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 no. It's 1 album per person. And tell me why you want me to listen to this person. Give me your impressions of why you think I should. I may agree, I may not, but you never know. Express yourself to me. Express yourself to me. I want to hear you. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Like I said, I'm gonna give you guys a week to give you guys that time to figure out who you want me to listen to. Like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Because if you share it around everybody, I have more options, right? I have a lot more options to pick. Hey, makes it more challenging for me, right? So yeah, please, please, please comment. I want to have some fun with this. I hope this goes well. This is a little rough draft of something I want to try to get to experience your guys' taste. Because we always want to introduce people to new stuff, and this is part of that. So hopefully, you guys can introduce me to some new stuff that I can listen to. With that being said, my friends, I hope you had a good one. I hope you guys can understand my love for hip hop. And now it's your turn to show me your love for whatever genre you want me to listen to. So yeah, go on down there and put it down there for your boy to see. I will definitely see it, and I will definitely make my decisions. And I'll announce my choices next week. So it gives you guys some time to like I said, put it down there. Because I know not everybody's gonna be watching this video on day one. But I'm patient enough. That's why I give it a week. So all right, that's it for me. Casually culture people. I'm out.